Hello, it's your boy J4P's back with another video, and yes, today I'm going to be discussing, does the OPBR community over-exaggerate the Kizaru meta? Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Or it's pretty fine, and people are just being like, oh, you know what I'm saying, over-dramatic. And before we get into it, of course, if you guys want to join your boys, Discord, link in the description, chill place, relax in place. I still need some editors for the second channel. Well, if you guys want to pull up, hey, you know what I'm saying, let me know in my Discord, what I'm saying. Okay, and of course, you guys want to join your boys channel, like, share, sub, turn on notifications. You guys already know the deal. Yada yada yada. Anyway, let's get straight into this. Are people over dramatic about the Kizaru meta? Now, let's get this thing straight. No. Okay, it's messed up, but but it's not as bad as you think. Now, I understand you guys will be like, no, that's not true. With that. I can see where you guys are coming from, but you have to understand something. There's a difference between destructive and it's alright, and right now it's alright. It's not. It's E. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's E. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like right now we're in a great place in the meta where it's like there's a lot of bad EXs out there, there's a lot of powerful EXs, but there's also a lot of good bounty festivals that you can use right now. There's Fujitora, the new ones with Fujitora and Green Bull, there's Ichiji, there's Blue Eno, there's lots of great bounty festivals, Kaku, there's a lot of great bounty festivals that you can use right now that could survive in this meta and that can use and you can use a lot of good characters. You could use a lot of great characters. You can literally win games by yourself with these characters. Bro, I went on a 10-game winning streak with Fujitora. You know, if you remember in the last video, I was on a 6-game winning streak. I increased it to 10, and then I lost. But you get the point. Like, your boy was on a crazy winning streak, right? And it just goes to show that, bro, if you play your units well, the bounty festivals well, and you build them right, make sure you have good support. All right, okay, and you're pretty little bit skilled. You know what I'm saying? Then you should be able to. You should be alright. All right. And I feel like a lot of bounty festivals right now, especially, you know, Green Bull, he's fucking overpowered, man. He's fucking insane. And I don't have Green Bull, sadly, but he's fucking insane. He's amazing, okay? And he's doing absolutely well in the meta right now, okay? And you have like all these hidden EX bounty festivals and all these different characters who have basically changed the meta literally in just a week, okay? And let's say if we didn't get Fujitora and them and whatever, okay, then we'd have a point. Then we'd have a problem, okay? But it's pretty alright right now. I still see a lot of people complaining, but I don't think there's a reason to complain now. Like, I know he's very powerful. He's broken. Yes, can he kill you? Whatever. Can he hit all the treasures and shit? Yeah, but I think the meta has slowed down a bit. It's become better in a sense of there's a lot of characters that could fuck Kizaru shit up, okay? A lot of characters who have multi-hit, and plus too, literally, like, I think next week we should be getting an announcement of the new buffs, okay? And then the week after we should probably be getting the new buffs in and of itself. So it's gonna be insane. And if let's say if they buff Zephyr, yo, it's over, bro. Zephyr could counter this nigga, bro. Zephyr would counter Kizaru, bro. Like, bro, like, I don't think you guys understand how good Zephyr was, Prime Zephyr was. Before Film Red Shanks came into play, Zephyr was the strongest EX, and he was really, really good. Especially with those fucking nukes and shit and during the middle of the battle. He was insane. He was absolutely insane, okay? And, you know, and I feel like some people are just being over dramatic a little bit. They're like, oh, Kizaru meta is a lot worse than Film Red Shanks. No, the fuck it's not. I don't know what the fuck you got that shit from. It's not even, it's not worse. It's not worse than Film Red Shanks. It's not worse than Green Roger meta. It's not worse than the Green Roger and Odin meta. It's not worse than Blackbeard and Shanks meta. Like, bro, I'd argue that Whitebeard, when Whitebeard first came out, he was more overpowered than fucking Kizaru, bro. Y'all remember when Whitebeard came out? I'm not talking about when Dark Roger came out. I'm talking about when Whitebeard came out. This is before Dark Roger. Whitebeard was him. He was him. He was. You could not do nothing with this nigga, bro. Okay? He was that powerful. I'd argue Whitebeard is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say like Kizaru's like a Whitebeard level, where it's to the sense where he's powerful, but he can get countered by characters. But I argue that White was a bit more powerful because he had the white element. He introduced the white element, and no other character at that time could really fuck him up at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? So I argue those metas were a bit more worse than fucking Kizaru. Not even a bit more, a lot more. Especially Film Red Shanks. So, and anybody that's... Listen, if you never played during the Film Red Shanks meta, don't you ever say, oh, Kizaru was a lot worse than that. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm not trying to be mean to you or whatever, but you just need to, like, don't yap, okay? Don't even do that. Like, we can debate about this. Don't ever compare Film Red Shanks. Film Red Shanks did not get a counter for 6 months. That's how bad it was. And I was using Film Red Shanks. I was a Film Red Shanks user. So I know. You could not survive without you literally could not survive. Like, every other character was rendered useless. Okay? You could not do shit. The only other nigga I feel like that could have done something was Aka Ino, and even though he got bent over, right? You also had EX Luffy, Blue EX Luffy. He was great too. Okay, he was aight. Like, he would get counter fully, obviously, but if you were to aim your King Kong gun rightly or some shit, you would be able to one shot it, but it was rare. Most of the time you're facing like multiple Film Red Shanks, so you're gonna get fucked anyway, right? So anyway, it was that bad. You could not do nothing, okay? And y'all forget Film Red Shanks' trade at the time too. It was remember when he used to hit you and used to take majority of your health, and you would be stuck with that? Yeah. It was like that every single game. You couldn't do nothing about that. So no, you can't compare that to Kizaru. And I understand where you guys are coming from with that, because you guys probably never experienced this type of fucked up meta before. But it's, and you shouldn't, but it's not comparable to Film Red Shanks. Don't you ever compare to Film Red Shanks. If you compare it to Film Red Shanks, that means you were not a long time player. I don't care what you say. You're not a long time player. I don't care. You're lying. If you say, oh, yeah, I was playing through that, but no, the fuck you was. No, you was not. No, you was not. I don't care. Because I be seeing some of y'all niggas be saying that weird shit. Don't be saying that. That's not true. That is not true. All right? And I gotta call you out for that. Like, call some of you people out for that, because that was that bad. Like I keep saying in the last 2 other videos before. I said, but it was so bad that Bandai's ratings went from like a 4.4, 4.3 to like 3.8. It was that bad. People kept downvoting their shit. And they had to release a broken bounty festival to balance out the meta, which was Runner King. And he didn't come out until 6 months later. Okay? So yeah, and that's when we had the 4th anniversary. That's what the 4th anniversary literally redeemed OPBR. That's the 4th anniversary literally saved OPBR. Because of how bad it was, because of how bad the 3.5 annie was. It was that bad. It was doing well at first, you know, you had the movie units, you had all the nice movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had all those nice units there and there, whatever. It was great. Great vibes. The Film Red movie was out and everything was nice. Dandelions, wee-hee. And then they fucked it up with Film Red Shanks. He was hyped too. He was a hyped character, obviously. He was Shanks, right? And everything. But, you know, he was that overpowered to the point where he fucked up the game, and people were just like, it was unplayable. It was literally unplayable unless you had Shanks himself. It was unplayable, and this is from someone who was using Shanks, because normally when people who have the EXs that are powerful, they tend to dick suck the EXs and not really say, oh yeah, the meta was actually bad. No, they're saying, oh, it wasn't that bad. It's not that powerful. I have Shanks himself. And you guys, oh, but the last EX was very more powerful. So, yada, yada, yada. Nah, that shit was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like, you couldn't really do nothing. I had to give them a 1 star for that. And I had Shanks. So, yeah, it was that bad. It was that bad. And anybody that says that in the comment section, y'all let them know. Listen, nah, Shanks was that guy. Okay? And if you guys have played even longer, you know, the Aka Ino meta, that was very bad too. So, you know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, I wish I could go back in the days and play old PBR, because I'm pretty sure it was a lot better than that. No, the fuck it wasn't. No, the fuck it was not. It was a lot worse than that. Please, have mercy on me. Anyway, I know I was ranting a little bit there and there, but you know what I'm saying? But y'all had to hear me yap for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I had a little ranting over there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below. Do you guys feel like people are being over dramatic about the meta right now? You know what I'm saying? Are people dick sucking? You know what I'm saying? Are people being whatever? Or, you know, it's fine, it's dandelions, it's chill, you know what I'm saying? Or they have a point or whatever, let me know. I appreciate y'all opinions. Stay safe, stay blessed. And yeah, peace.